Falcon has landed.
Welcome back, everybody. This is That Brown Bat back once again for another episode of Let's Build Maleficent's Forbidden Fortress. And we're going to work on the outside and do the best that we can do with what we have, okay? So, we're going to start with building pieces. Brock. Alright, and we're gonna start with these ones. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Nope. I was wrong. We want to take this. No higher than this. And how we're going to use that, you'll see in a second here. Just going to line this round piece up and match the bottom that we have right there. And I think that's as high as we're going to go. Basically, we're just hiding that so it looks like actually if it's intended for it. That's what it looks like, so that's what we're using. So that's how we're doing it. Alright, so that's that tower. And then over here, we're going to do a round tower. The best we can do. So we're going to use this. And that might be... that's too tall. There we go. And then back here, I'm going to put another one like that. And there's no need to cram it in there, so you can do it just like this without using any special tricks. Just put it in there. With the limitations of what's already there. Trying to get this to line up with the corner. Fine, if you don't want to line up like that way, I will just start out in the middle. Wait a minute. Is that? Oh, yeah, it sticks out a bit. All right. There. Now I'm lined up. All right, now this is going to go up one. See if I can take this up. 2, 3. Yes, we can. We can take it up. Is that backwards? That's going the right way. That one was going the wrong way. There we go. And turn that like that. Ooh, baby, how about that? Alright. Underneath here, let's do some fixing here. How? With some simple toys. Or, wait a minute. Now, Simple Toys. Change it to Dumbrook. And just fill that gap in like that. And then find your balcony. We're going to put that like this to make it look like it's actually doing something as far as having some suspension. There. And if you want to go all, I wouldn't. I'm going to leave it like that. I was going to say you could also you know what? That looks a little bit better. All right. Now what? Now what? That's it for the towers. There's one tower I'm leaving out because it looks like it's going to fall off anyway. Alright, so now what we're going to do is cover this in mountain. So I'm going to start over here. I did this in a test run, and this was the best way I could get it to line up, as I started over here. So I'm going to be deleting all this. Now, here's some path creators I no longer need. Alright, and now in order to get the best terrain, I think I like the surface of the buried treasures, but the side is very lousy. It is. So if possible, I'm going to swap the textures out, but I'm not doing it today. So what we're going to use is Dragon's Domain, and that'll give us appropriate texture for mountain. There's not really supposed to be any grass here, that's the thing, but I'll merge that, I'll blend that in. Alright, so how did I do that? I did it somehow like this. That's the concept. Now, I don't remember if this was out further or not. It does matter, because if it's wrong, I'm going to look. I'm going to save it here and load up my other toy box and look, see what the measurement is. Because once we get that, I can just, everything else will fall into place. Okay, let's pull this out, one, or like that. Just look at the bounding, the collision outlines, and that's how it's going to go. And then everything's going to line up with this, and like this, and put your, they're called ledges, but I call them corner pieces. Alright, and then from here, the idea is pretty much go straight. I gotta change that back to Dragon's Domain. So the towers are going to at least appear that they're resting on it. I mean, they can overhang a bit. I'm not worried about that. Now, if I go straight here, that's overhanging too much. So I'm going to have to take a small cliff corner, make sure everything's lined up the way it should be. Right? And now I'm not a fan of this one. Something about the cave cliff looks a lot better than the cliff itself. But I'll cram something else in there so it doesn't look like you can go in there, because you can't. I won't let you. All right, so we're going to have to bring this out a bit too. So how about we come out once more, make sure it's lined up. All right, so we're going to delete 1, 2. Then we're going to want to turn back around. I'm wondering though, with this, I don't want to do it that way, but I'm wondering if I can do this. Let's see, how do I turn back? Bring that in like that. I'm wondering if I can do this a little bit different than before. Well, that's not going to work. Because this it should come over like this. Or better yet, maybe just like that. So now I have a gap here, and I'm not sure how I'm going to fill. So I might have to do what I was originally going to do. What I was thinking was start merging pieces, but if I merge pieces, there's going to be a whole lot of Z fighting going on. So we don't want that. So I guess it's best to stick to what we were going to do. Hopefully we can compensate here for that being offset. I think we can. Yeah, because we don't have to fill everything in. In case we did, I'm just curious. Oh, it worked. I mean, I'm not offset, really. I mean, that blends in. It does. Now, if we had that as a different terrain texture, then you might see that might look odd, that gap right there. But all right, so I'm going to turn this to buried treasure. Now, watch this. Oh, it's right there. All right, under flat terrain. I'm just going to make it look like blended in. Like that. So it doesn't look like it's chopped off. Right here, I'm gonna just do that so it doesn't look like it's just chopped off. And now, these are, I'm thinking to go down 2 from where we're at with everything. That should be steep enough. And since we don't have to worry about pulling something out of socket because we didn't use any merging tricks, we should be all good. When everything's said and done, should be the only thing that we need to do when we go. Oh, there's a piece I missed to it's not turned to Dragon's Domain. But when we get all around the perimeter, the only thing that should be left to do is to nope, wrong one. All right, you know what, I have it set there. The only thing should be left to do when we go all the way around is just fill in the cracks to make sure that there's no light poking through, and that should be it. All right, that's going to stop right there. I'll figure out what to do with that. Actually, well, let me go around and then we'll figure out what to do right here, because the actual castle brick comes down a ways more. Make sure you get that lined up just like that so you can bring your corner in. Maybe, let's see. Maybe it'll work like this. We got some floor that can come out of there. Be careful when you're deleting it, that you don't delete anything important. Nope, can't do that. Don't want to do it that way. I want it that way. I want to bring this in like that. That'll work. And just make sure the collision blocks are lined up. That's what I'm using to measure, to make sure that it's not off by a half. But it looks like it's blending in nicely. And here, I need to go down a bit. And we're on the edge, so that's good. For some reason, this seems a bit off. Oh, I probably went... Huh. I guess you can't trust the bounding blocks all the time. Well, maybe it's going to be all right. Looks like it's chopped off. I don't want it to look like it's chopped off. Maybe bring it out like that? Maybe I should have done it the way I was going to do it. And stop trying to get everything where I can't. Because we don't have everything that we need, but there we go. I think we're getting it now. Not quite sure how I'm going to pull this one off. Not sure how I did that. Oh, this has to come out anyway. I think I might know how to remedy this situation. Bring that down. Okay. I guess it's not that bad, but it's better with putting those ledges like that. All right, we got to fill this in. How are we going to fill this in? Well, probably, you know what? I can just grab a hold of this. Do that. Do that. See how it's all lining up? That's what we want. All right, take this and... Oh, now we're going to have to get into it. Not necessarily. We might not have to use replayers. That's what I was thinking. Oh, we're going to have to use replayers. Maybe not. just shorten that and bring that in like that. We are going to have to use replayers for certain things. I know that. Try not to make it look goofy, like having so many, you know, I don't want openings all over the place. Let's see. There's another rocky piece that I'm looking for. Hopefully. It'll do us good. Hopefully. Let me just bring this out so I can have something to stand on. Get me some replayers here. Oh, I want to go down. Now, since I'm going to use the replayer, I might as well extend this over the way it was before. And then get that squeezed in there. Should just be these two. Clear. Play. Record. There we go. Clear. Play. Play. Should be good. Unless I want to take that all the way. I think we're good. Alright. Now. Let's come on over this way. To bring this down. I think we're going to bring it down. There's this piece right here. That won't jive, but no, let's just do this and hopefully it all lines up. It did that one time. Oh, hang on. It's gonna go in, I guess. Like this. Aha. I want to go in. Alright. Let's see. Taking that. I think that'll work. Perfect. Except for it looks like it's chopped off. Well, that's already compromised. Man, that's just not good. If we do halves. Can we deal with a half? No, we can't. We can deal with that, right? What did I do different? Nothing. I'm just not using that piece. What? I guess. You gotta play around with this. Because this is definitely different than how I did it last time. But some of them are offset and you really can't tell the difference. The only thing we got to be concerned about is, can we get the floor in? Yes, because we're not even touching the floor, so the main floor, so we should be good, and we're not dealing with interiors, and we're not dealing with a basement, we're not dealing with underground caverns. Should be pretty cool, but we're not doing that. Alright, I'm gonna say get rid of those who don't remember what they're for, don't care. That's my rule. If I don't remember what it's for, probably don't need it. Here, so it doesn't look chopped off, I'll just do this. Oh no, that means no. Alright, can we let's try this. I gotta reset that to Denver. I don't like that overhang like that. Can I bring this out? Or is it gonna look goofy? Not really. If I push this in, what happens? That's not... Alright, the only reason I push that in is to put this in here like that. But now that looks odd. Let me see if I can stick this. Looks dumb. That looks stupid. I think that's the way I had it. Let's find another piece. Get it to where it's organized. We want to get this in there. Do we? Does it matter? No. It's gonna look like it's... No. It's not. I don't want to stick things just to stick things. You know what I mean? Well, we are all around. I think we are good to go. We might bring this down. Another one. I was measuring the side, but really when we're looking at things, we should be measuring front, right? Maybe? Well, this is going to have its own cliffs as well. Let me put the block down first, so I can get a good idea. How to measure this. Alright, so if I do this, that's gonna allow us to just like jump right into the, yeah, so what's the point of the drawbridge then, right? I'm going to make, let's see, hold on, hang on. When it's closed, yeah, so 3's enough. Yeah, three. So we're gonna do it open and closed with replayers, of course, but so I'm gonna move this. So that's the length of the drawbridge. Alright, what did I have that? Did I have that? No, I did not have it. That one... I don't think it was Toybox Terrain. No. Oh, Dusty Crop Hopper. That's right. Now, some of these I'm going to take out because I have to make a ramp going up to this. So, probably not going to use the pieces on this side. And this whole thing has to get rebuilt. It shouldn't take long because I didn't finish it to begin with. It's just a placeholder. I think we're out of time. I think we've been out of time. Oh, I know what I did. And if this is not what I did, I will have to fix it. Because something's off. It's not that big of a deal because, again, it was just a placeholder. Alright. I think next time we'll work on the, this. Are we all done, though? We got to make sure we have a floor in here. And then we'll call it. I know, it's long. Because I had to figure out stuff. It's always long when you have to figure out stuff. Longer. Alright, so we got to put a big old chunk in here. The nice thing is, it lines right up nicely. Am I missing? And I don't think I'm missing any thing as far as gaps or anything like that. Still ridiculously tall, and I can't make heads or tails about what's what. Okay, now Gotta get some fake grass. I think it was out back. Fake grass, or what about fake desert? Works either way. You just gotta find the right ones. I don't know if this would be appropriate. That might. Oh, there's the. No, that would imply that the desert is on top of the grass, and grass is on top of desert. Or wait, what? It didn't sound right, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. When grass grows, it goes on top of the dirt. Of course, your dragon domain terrain is going to look different than mine. I forgot to point that out. Why is that? Because I have modded. I wanted the grass to look more realistic. Is that good enough? I think that's good enough. We're just going to fill this in. Good thing that wasn't a special merged piece. I was trying to grab a hold of the train. Now here we are standing, and I don't think that it's supposed to have this area here. I think this is supposed to go in. Let me save it in case I mess it up. I'm thinking to get this to go around like this. Yeah, like that. Trying to grab a hold of some of that grass. There. And then I just gotta make sure that these are not visible. I mean, you can't. Got to make sure you can't see through it. That's what I'm trying to say. And we're going to have to go around and make sure that there's no light poking through too. So drop that down one. All right. We're definitely out of time. But that's the best that I can do. I don't like the fact that the grass is there. I might change it, see what it looks like, but as for now, this is what we got. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. And until next time, remember to keep on building. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to give me a like before you click out. And also, if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it now! And click the bell icon if you want to know what I'm up to before I even know what I'm up to, because it helps you see into the future. And I just made that up. Until next time, this is That Brown Bat reminding you to keep on building.